Hi, welcome to my channel Sacred Intuition. And today we have the Pick a Card Sunday. Fun fact, I actually recorded a different pick a pile, but I immediately felt it was a bit off. And so I decided not to post it publicly. If I for some reason have the feeling that this pick a pile is kind of correlating to the other pick a pile, then I would upload it and make it public. But for now, I don't feel guided to do that. But without further ado, we have 3 piles. Number 1 has the motto. Oh, maybe I should mention that. I asked what your higher self is trying to emphasize for you, okay? And as you can tell by the different themes that are coming through, that each higher self might have a different emphasis, but only because the main motto might be abundance and love and talking, doesn't mean that the pile 1 with the abundance might only be around career. It might turn out that it is actually more focused in the emotional abundance area. And love might also not be correlating to a romantic partner, but maybe also the self-love focus. Just keeping that in mind, but always trust your own intuition. Pick the pile that you're guided to. If it does not resonate at all, it doesn't matter. Let it fly, pick another pile, or just skip this pick a card, and I'm sure you'll find either a different reading that might resonate more at this point of time, or maybe the next reading again is for you. Very important, if any reading ever makes you feel completely bothered, completely out of place, do not take it to heart, okay? Listen to your intuition, and your intuition would never guide you to messages that make you absolutely feel terrible. Nonetheless, and that is the end of the intro, of course, be realistic, and sometimes some truth might not be the right time yet to hear them, okay? So that's fair enough, so let it fly. I will again put timestamps because I know many people don't like it if you have a lot of lots of intro. So now we're gonna start with the piles. Pile 1 has the main theme of abundance, and I got 2 Moonology cards. Pile 2 has the theme from the higher self, love, and Pile 3 has the overall theme of talking, interested, text, calls, email, okay? So I'll leave this right here, maybe pause the video, and then we'll get into pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1. So your reading starts at literally 3:46. This might mean or resonate with you, that number. And yeah, overall theme, what your higher self wants to emphasize for you is abundance, positive mindset, manifest, gratitude and bliss, and blessings. So I'm going to put this over here for now so that you can see it. And yeah, I also got time cards. I completely forgot to say this. So let's see what your higher self wants to tell you. First of all, a personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, full moon in Cancer. And you've got you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay, lots of water energy. Interesting. Okay, I feel guided to swoop this over here. Can you still see it? Yes, you can. Perfect. For the timing cards, we got 2 cards. Those are in German, so I will translate them. If you know German, then you can read it yourself. So I got the number 6, which means to enjoy the time. And the time frame says 6 days, 6 weeks. And the other timing card is number 11. And it says listen to your friends. And it stands for 11 days, 11 weeks. Considering that we almost only have 3 months left of this year, that would mean that something is going to happen or shift, by the end of this year. I'm going to move them over here for now. I actually feel guided to get some tea leaf fortune cards. No, actually, you know what? For some reason, I'm actually guided to get some more Situation Love Oracle from the Situation Love Oracle deck for you. Oh, okay, good. Interesting. And it's especially interesting because this does remind me of the pick-a-pile that I already recorded. Fun fact, that pick-a-pile, yeah, right. This pick-a-pile actually talked about the ending of an existing commitment. And considering that now the karmic relationship is coming out, with resentments and triggers, perception, intensity in letting go, turmoil and fleeting, I find it quite interesting, especially... Okay, I really do get a completely different message. That's exactly what I meant. Sometimes what we perceive as, oh, it's going to be a career reading. Yep, nope, I'm not getting this. I'm not picking this up. Crazy. I might have to upload the other one as well. And especially since, oh my God. Okay, the House of Cancer, the 4th house, stands for family. Okay, it stands for our community. And considering that from the first pile 1, in the first pick a card reading that I haven't uploaded yet, it was about the ending, like I said, of a commitment, of a marriage, and you freeing yourself, okay? Therefore, it makes perfect sense to say a personal issue reaches resolution and you and your loved ones are safe. If you might have children, okay, or also financial ties that make you worried, then you're being asked by your higher self to not be stressed and to be calm, because you can manifest anything that you want, to embrace a mindset, a positive mindset of gratitude, and that blessings are coming your way. And this karmic relationship was meant to end. So now the question is, has it already ended in the past 6 days to 6 weeks? Or maybe the divorce proceedings are still taking up to 11 weeks, 11 days, 6 days, 6 weeks? Or maybe the month of June or month of November might resonate with you. Month of November is Scorpio and also Sagittarius. Month of June is, funnily enough, Gemini and Cancer. So you might be one of those signs, or those signs might resonate in some degree. I just feel guided. And yes, underneath the deck, engagement ring, partnership and union, completion, eternity, higher commitment. I feel like it's a completion of a commitment. Okay? Interesting. I wish I had this recorded, but this slid out. You can see like the gap. This is where it slid out. It says separation. Yes, it's a confirmation from your higher self. You are separating. There's sadness, bitterness, and an uncertain future. But you're freeing yourself from codependency. Do you see that? Obsession and restraint, possession and control, and emotional block. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Feel guided to take these. That is quite an intense energy, to be fair. Pile 1. Yeah. But I do feel everything's going to be fine. Interesting, addiction. Addiction might resonate with you. Maybe the partner that you are separating from has an addiction. Or it's just this kind of codependent addiction that you can have to another person. Crazy, okay? Yeah, now since your higher self is telling you that you can manifest anything and to have a positive mindset, I wonder what the romance angels have for you. Okay, wow. You saw how this flew out, right? Okay, so we have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, and healing family issues. Okay, there was some interruption, but this time around I'm not going to answer the call because otherwise this video is going to be interrupted. Very interesting. Healing family issues. A personal issue reaches resolution, and the House of Cancer. So this is really tying in. I actually do think that you're being asked to, not that you're going on a honeymoon, but instead you're being asked to take time off and to focus on yourself. Maybe take holiday time if you have children to get away, yeah, or plan a getaway. And this is a time where your higher self is asking you to heal family issues. And also maybe that's interesting. I'm actually getting family dynamics, family patterns that you've experienced throughout your life that need to be maybe forgiven and not to be repeated again. Yeah. Okay. Nope, I'm not going to do that yet. You know what? I want to get some tea leaf fortune cards, maybe to have another input as to what might be, what else is gonna come through. I want to show you, blindly putting. So we got Cain, pay attention to your health. So that might be also why you're being asked to maybe take time off. Okay. And what else does your higher self want to emphasize? Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Okay, this might be actually you. That might be a description of you, or maybe I actually don't get third-party energy now directly from it. It might apply to you. Maybe it's a friend. We're gonna clarify this. I don't like it if you can't see it. Okay, and I feel guided one more. No, two more. You got bow. You are highly thought of. Yeah, your higher self definitely thinks of you highly, and that you can achieve anything that you want. I really do think that. And hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Honestly, I think that you are being asked to reach out to your friends for assistance and to open up, because you might need a helping hand at this time, okay? And I also feel like the divine is reaching out the hand to help you. Go within yourself to receive the guidance. I know this is a bit wishy-washy. I'm not 100% yet satisfied. Yeah, I want to get a angel answer card for pile 1. one flipped. And it says you're ready. And I feel like you're ready to let go of anything that is holding you back. Okay? Don't be afraid. Yes, and underneath the deck it says helpful people. And this is very aligned with the hand, okay? There are helpful people around you. And I think your higher self is sending you people that you can rely on at this time, okay? Oh, man, I wish it was a more uplifting message. I mean, it's not a bad message, but it's still, yeah. And it also says, if you believe, you can manifest anything that you want, okay? Part one, don't be discouraged that you might have experienced a rather nasty partnership, relationship, friendship, okay? This could also be a friendship, even though I'm not picking this up in this pile, to be fair. But it could, well, to be fair, it could be also a business partnership, yeah, which is also a very strong commitment. And maybe you had to say goodbye to a business partner, okay? Because maybe your visions are not aligning. Wow, I get a completely different story now. You might not be aligning anymore. Like your visions are not the same anymore. So sometimes it's best to then step away and let people get on with their way of life, okay? And it doesn't mean that we have to resent them, but it's time that that karmic cycle has been closed out, okay? Yeah. There will be a peaceful resolution. So you do not need to worry. Sometime, 6 days, 6 weeks, 11 days, 11 weeks, there will be a peaceful resolution. And by the way, if you had any financial loss, you will recover anything that you've lost. That's what I'm getting as well. So actually, Pahawan, I'm being guided to leave this right here. This is already a lot of input. I hope this is helpful for you. And I'm sending you absolutely love and light. And I hope you have a wonderful Sunday or whenever you come across this reading. And if you like the reading and you like the way I'm reading in general, then hit the like button and subscribe for more. And until then, take care and bye-bye. Hi, pal 2. Wow. Now I sound so upbeat, okay? Wow. There's a change in the tone of voice right now. Okay. I just noticed myself. You picked love. Unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. Funnily, in the intro, I told you to not be maybe so focused on what the main theme is and maybe what your first thought is whenever you see the card, and to be guided by your intuition, right? In part 1, I can tell you that much. It had quite a twist, and it was actually not so much about career. And instead, it was more about the love department, to be fair. There was also a career portion of it, but so I'm actually quite interested what's gonna come out for you, pal 2. So this is the guidance from your higher self to you, what you need to focus on, okay? What is coming towards you, and yes, what your higher self basically wants to tell you. Interesting. So first of all, you got a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra, and we just stepped into Libra season. I'm going to put this over here already. And you also got take time to, now I can't even talk anymore, great. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Okay. That is quite an interesting message. I actually do feel that if you've been worried about your love life, if it has been stagnant, if you haven't seen like the progression, maybe you had visions or you received messages and all of a sudden it all became stagnant, and maybe it also kind of went backwards and all of a sudden it's all silent. You're being asked to take a breather, okay? To just relax, and your higher self wants to reassure you that a new romantic cycle indeed is beginning. Okay? And to not stress yourself and let it come towards you. But in order for this to come towards you, and I know that is such a pain in the neck, you have to also give yourself this unconditional love, yeah? That you're willing to give to someone else. You need to be able to give it to yourself at first as well, okay? So therefore, I really am feeling very drawn to the self-love within, like, in the love card. Yeah, I don't know. And I feel, Pal, too, you're a very selfless person. You are a giver. You're someone with a very warm heart. I get like a real warm, fuzzy feeling when I think about you watching this video, okay? You care a lot. You are someone who goes through hell and back, whether it's for your loved ones, for your friends, or for your partner. It doesn't matter, yeah? Even for your work colleagues. You are fully committed. You are not someone who half-asses things. Sorry to be blunt. You got 2 timing cards. They're in German, so I'm gonna translate them. You got the number 5, and it says, you decide yourself, 5 days, 5 weeks. It might also resonate with the month of May, which is Taurus and Gemini energy. And you got the number 12. It might correlate to the month of December. And it's the Pisces card. And it says to find your inner center, like to find your inner middle. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, to basically center yourself, okay? And to find the balance within. And to be fair, this is quite interesting because I think this card actually came out in the last Pick a Card on Sunday for Pile 2. And it also says 12 weeks, 12 months. So this might mean that something like the new romantic cycle either begins in 5 days, which would be within Libra season, or 12 weeks, that would be by the end of this year. 12 months, yeah, could be, but don't be discouraged by this. Or 5 weeks, which would lead us till the end of October, would it not? So that is Scorpio season. Okay, beginning of Scorpio season. Great. So, what am I guided to? Yeah, I'm also guided here to actually... Am I? Yeah, I want to see like any other energy that is coming through for Pile 2 from your higher self regarding the love situation. Okay, what else is coming through? Okay, 1 card flipped. Oof. Ooh, that's okay. And it says backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. Okay. You might have gone through something like that, and that's why you're being asked to maybe take a time, like take a breather, because you have been disappointed in love. Yeah. And this is why your higher self might want to communicate to you, hey, I know this has been harsh. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. So this card actually talked about, well, I did mention that I pre-recorded another Pick a Card reading, which I haven't uploaded. And this card actually came out for Pile 3. And for some reason, I'm picking up for Pile 2 now the energy that I actually picked up for Pile number 3 in the previous one. And it says ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progressing, and arriving. And you know what I get? For this unconditional love to come in, for this new romantic cycle to begin, you actually have to release something, okay? You have to leave something behind, something that really betrayed you, something that might have really disappointed you. And I really have to emphasize, this could apply to the love department. It could apply to friends, yeah? It could apply to family. Even though I don't get family here so much, to be fair. And it can also apply to a business partnership, okay? And I do think that whatever new cycle is going to begin, and it does say a new romantic cycle, if we say career-wise, then I do believe that you receive the message that you're moving on from anything and anyone who's not serving you, to make room for the unconditional love that you deserve, for the romance of a lifetime. That's what I'm getting. Oops, oh gosh. Okay, sorry. Underneath the deck, twin flames, yin and yang balance, union and duality, complement, polar opposites. Do I have to say more? Whatever happened here in the past that disappointed you, doesn't matter, okay? So I get two scenarios. Either you're actually moving on from your twin flame because there has been some disappointment and you're cutting ties, even though if it's a twin flame, you cannot cut ties. You have free will, so you can make your own decisions, yes. But I'm also getting the second scenario is that you are going to meet someone that will be like a perfect complement to you, okay? I do not believe that we need another person to complete us, yeah? We are complete in ourselves, and everyone should be complete in themselves, yeah? Very important, because everything else is codependent, and that's toxic. Yeah. Because it's no one's business to make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. I know, hard truth. Some people might not like to hear this, and those are the people that probably won't like me very much. And that's fine. If I don't resonate, that's it. But I have to say it because it's coming through, and it's a message from your higher self, okay? Your higher self is telling you, you deserve this unconditional love. This unconditional love, this twin flame kind of love. But let's skip the label, okay? This is going to be a partner that is going to complement you, who might be the polar opposite to you, yeah? But you will have the perfect balance. Both of you will be balanced within your feminine and masculine energy. You'll know when to apply your feminine energy and when your masculine energy, okay? There is no toxic masculine or no toxic feminine energy in this case. And I love this for you. I really do. Yeah. And this is coming true once you are enabling boundaries. That's what I'm getting here. I'm not guided to take anymore. So since we got love, I want to see what the romance angels have to say, what is coming for pile 2. You have make the effort. Oh, it's always blurry, sorry. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, beautiful. And underneath the deck, it also says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I actually feel like someone will make the effort towards you and express their love. But obviously, if you feel guided to reach out to someone to express your love, your higher self is telling you, yeah, do it. But please keep an open mind, okay? Because, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And it says polar opposites. Does it not? Very interesting. So maybe it's someone. Oh, that's also beautiful. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And this I'll keep down here as well. Those are the messages that need to be heard. Okay. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Let's see. Angel answers. What does your higher self want to tell you, pile 2? Is there anything from the angel answers that your higher self wants to communicate with you? This is not flipping. Oh, but I'm going to take this. It's trust. It almost jumped out and I felt guided to take it. And this is very aligned with to have faith. Wait, where was it? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Is there anything else from the Angel Answers deck for pile 2? Anything else? No, I actually don't feel there's anything coming up. Okay. No. It does say choose a new direction. I'm gonna leave it here. I don't get a particular message with it. So I feel guided to also grab some tea leaf fortune cards. For you, I'm actually guided to take 5. And I'll show you. I got them in this little sack. And I'm gonna just do it blindly like this. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't want me to grab it, so I guess I don't want to. Okay. We got cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Okay, well, that's a bummer. Okay. Okay. You got older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. You got and work, achievement, success. You got moon, changes in your life. I'm gonna, and here. Seahorse, family matters. Okay. Now that is quite... Okay. Correct cup, dissatisfaction with life. Work, achievement, success. Okay. So I get different messages now through. I feel like the choose a new direction is kind of more towards the career part. And whatever work you're putting in, it will lead to achievement and success. And whatever is going on in your life so far might have caused slight dissatisfaction. Yeah? And I say slight. Okay. Maybe also that's why take time to breathe out and to move on from whatever is dissatisfying you. Just put these over here. Dealings or relationship with an older man. So either the new romantic partner is going to be someone who's older than you. Doesn't have to be a man. If you're a man watching this, it might be an older woman. Yeah. Or this can also relate to the career department. That you might be building a business partnership with an older man. Feel guided to put this here. And since sailing ship, like the ship, setting the sail to move in a different direction, changes are coming. And I feel like in your life, there is a lot of changes coming, not only in the love department, but also when it comes to career. And maybe also in your family life. I'll figure out to put this here. And this is why also the seahorse family matters. But I feel like this is like a completely different message. And to be fair, in this case, I really have to clarify this with the tarot because that's not aligned as well, like in this reading at all. And I'm stumbling over my words. Okay, Seahorse Family Matters. What does it stand for? What does pile 2 need to know? The 3 of Wands. You can't see that. Okay. The 3 of Wands is, first of all, yes, it's a travel card. It means moving abroad. It's about self-confidence. It's about freedom, happy with choices and outcome. Maybe you are moving, like literally, because like the ship in the Lenormand is also about travels, right? So maybe you're not only sailing away and stepping away from something backstabbing, yeah? But you are maybe even literally moving. Moving house, moving to a different city, moving to a different country. Because it does say moving abroad here. If you can see this. And this man is actually, there are 3 wands, and wands always stand for action, yeah, fire energy. But he's actually holding on to this one particular one. So he chose that person in the card. The person chose. You have chosen your direction. And you, the 3 of Wands also signifies you see your ships coming in, okay? I feel like this is so way. Hard work paying off. The Seahorse Family Matters. No matter what it is, like, to be fair, I think this is a complete side message for you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can I show it? This is how I held the cards just now, okay? I think that whatever family matters might be coming up, you will have the strength to overcome it and to communicate swiftly. Or maybe there is something coming up and you will have the strength to overcome it, because the Knight of Swords is fast communication. Yeah? Interesting. What is the older man? Like, the older man. Do we get a card? Temperance. For some reason, I feel like something will be balanced out with an older male or an older man or someone who is embodying this older masculine energy, okay? And I get, again, peaceful resolution. Where am I getting this from? I don't know. Okay, like I don't get a bad energy from this older man, to be fair. And just one card for the cracked cup. Is there anything that your higher self wants to tell you about the cracked cup? Dissatisfaction? I can get no satisfaction. Oh wait, okay. Yeah, something did not make you very happy, to be fair. Lack of enthusiasm, sadness. Yeah, oppression. Oh wow. It even stands for miscarriage and stillbirth. I do not wish that for anyone. So, but I actually do feel like a lack of the enthusiasm. And this is why I feel like you're guided to take a breather and to sail away from whatever made you unhappy. Okay? Yeah, pile 2. I think let that thing sing. I can't even. Sing in. I wanted to say sing in. Okay? Ridiculous. Let it sink in. Okay? Whatever is going to happen here, you're leaving anything bad in the past. You really do. And whatever is coming towards you, you will have the strength to overcome anything. Okay? No worries. You will overcome anything. And in the love department, I think you have a lot to look forward to. And that was quite interesting because I just flipped around in my deck and I just saw briefly the Two of Cups card. And now I can't find it anymore, so maybe I was not meant to see it. So, fair enough. Yeah. Well, that's it, pile 2. Sorry, that took me a little while. And yeah, I hope this message resonates, that you can take some guidance from your higher self from this reading. And if it does not resonate, feel free to choose a different pile. Yes. And I wish you absolutely love and light. And I hopefully see you in the next reading. Bye-bye. Hi, pile 2. Pile 2, right. Hi, pile 3. You started your reading at 444. So the number 444 might resonate with you. Or the mumba. Okay, now I can't talk at all anymore. That's great. Or the number 12, which also adds up to the number 3. The number 12 is the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. The number 3 is the Empress energy, which is Libra and Taurus energy, to be fair. Yes. Anyway, so moving on. I was not guided to do that for the other piles. That is quite interesting. You chose the card of talking. Interested, awaiting messages, texts, calls, email, talking more. So now I'm actually interested what your higher self wants to tell you with this in particular. Because this can mean anything, like literally anything. The only thing, oh yes, oh yeah, now I remember. You were the only pile that had freaking 4 time cards coming out. Yes, I was like, what is going on? Okay, let's see. So what is your higher self trying to tell you? Okay. Do you maybe have a crush, pile 3? You're being asked to be bold and make the first move, the cardinal moon. Well, that's beautiful. I'm going to put this over here. And you're also being told by your higher self that the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon and Capricorn. Well, that's beautiful. I quite find it interesting that every pile so far had something to leave behind. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So kudos to each pile, to be fair, and especially now to you, pile 3, for pushing through and actually stepping into a new era. I don't know why, but I get you're stepping into a new era. Maybe you're stepping out and be like, finally, yes, I'm interested in dating again. Or you just had this huge crush on someone and you're now actually thinking about making the first move. Or you feel like the other person might be ready to Oh, now I get the song Tutu. It's a Spanish song. I don't know the artist's name right now. Tutu, nadie como tú, no hay sustituto. And it basically means there is no one like you. And there is no substitute. Yeah, no one can take your place. I love that song, actually. And yeah, let's see what the timing cards say. Oh yeah, you got everything. Oh wow, now I get another song. Because, wait, I show you all 4 for now. And now I'll translate them. Because they're in German. Unless you know German, then you obviously could read it yourself. It says, it says times of life. But for some reason I got the song The Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing. The time of my life. Anyway. I never felt this way before. Is it true? Check out the song. For some reason, I don't know what is going on, but your love life is definitely picking up, pile 3. And it also says you mirror the world and the world mirrors you. Okay, that is quite interesting. Then you got the number 3, which could also resonate with March. March is Aries energy, but also Pisces. And it says it will soon work out. In 3 days, 3 weeks. Okay. Very interesting. I do tend to do like weird accents. I just like them. Sorry. Then you have Leo energy and the number 5. The number 5 can resonate with May, which then again is Taurus and Gemini. And it says free your heart power, your heart energy. 5 weeks, 5 months. Okay. And then you got Monday. And now I got the 3rd song. I don't like Mondays. Don't like Mondays. Tell me why. Don't like Mondays. Tell me why. Anyway, and tomorrow is Monday. If you are watching this on a Sunday, that I'm posting it. And it asks you, it's the number 2, which could resonate with February. And maybe also 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. No, just kidding. We're not going there. Which is also Aquarius and Pisces energy. We got a lot of Pisces, to be fair. Why do I feel Pisces? Yeah, because of March. Okay. And it tells you to exchange with others and to take advice or get advice on something. Okay. Maybe you're asking your friend, how do I flirt? I haven't been flirting in so many years. I have been so long in this long commitment. I don't know how to do this. How do I navigate the dating scene? Why do I get this so strongly for you, Path 3? I don't know, but I'm so giddy for you. It's quite interesting. So let's ask the romance angels what is coming in your love life, since you're already being asked to be bold and make the first move. So what's coming for Path 3? Nope, didn't flip. Path 3, romance angels. Okay. You're being actually asked to pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. So don't go blindly into everything. And why do I get Tinder now? Well, I personally don't like Tinder, but I don't judge anyone for it. I do know some couples that actually met over Tinder and they're happily together. And actually, I think 1 or 2 actually got married. Yeah. Underneath the deck, it says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I'm going to put this over here. Meh. I don't like it if you can't read it. I'm a bit particular when it comes to that. So, let's see. Is there anything else from the romance angels that we need to know? So that's maybe why you're also being asked to take advice or get advice. Because you haven't been out there dating for a while. Because you might have been fed up, or like I said, you might have just recently came out of a commitment. I am actually not going to get any more romance angels cards. Yeah. Underneath the deck, it now says getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah. That's also very much about the talking. It's about the talking stage. So you might already be talking to someone. That's also what I'm getting. Okay? So, yeah. So are there any angel answers that Path 3 needs to hear? Any angel answers from the higher self? Any advice? What's coming through for Path 3? What is coming through for Path 3? Nothing? Okay, that's quite Okay. Oh, well, maybe not. And this is also quite aligned to the pay attention to the red flags, because you're being asked to listen to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? Okay. And I'm going to leave this up here. I think you know exactly what you want. And you can absolutely trust yourself. Okay? And I'm going to now get 3 for some... Yeah, 3. I'll get 3 tea leaf fortune cards. I have this in this bag, and I'll just blindly feel my way around what I feel guided to pick. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Pile 3. We got dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Okay. Might be also a friend that you'll soon be talking on the phone with. Just an additional message. Okay. We got pale. Time to get out of a situation. Okay. What? I get a different storyline here. I feel like someone's distant friend that is thinking of you is actually trying to get out of a situation. And maybe you're receiving a text, call, email soon. And maybe you also will give some advice. Okay? Okay. Now that doesn't make sense anymore. And I also feel guided to stop now. Spare. Heartache over what you no longer have. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Ah, okay. Now I get a different storyline, to be fair. And I feel like for those of you that resonate with this, because I don't think that is the main message. Can't pick them up. Then I do think, actually, in this case, with the pale, time to get out of the situation and heartache over what you no longer have. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. I think it is talking about like getting out of previous commitment. And this is probably why you are feeling quite new to the dating scene again. I'm not guided to get any more tea leaf fortune cards. Let's get one. Get some tarot cards. What does your higher self want to tell you about the pale and the spare? Is there any message that needs to come through? Why? Yeah, no. That's too much. No way. Okay, I have to take it. I was asking, so. Oh, gosh. Okay, so. First of all, whatever situation you've been in, this came out sideways. It's the 9 of Cups sideways, and it blocked your fulfillment. Yeah, it basically blocked you from your wish fulfillment. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Now, these 5 cards that came out, interestingly enough, are the Magician, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Wands. And yes, you can't see them, but I just wanted to show you how I held them. I do think that you're manifesting a new beginning in love, and it's going to be with someone equal to you, okay? You both are going to be great communicators, and we have a lot of air energy. The Magician is Gemini energy, and Queen of Swords, we actually have now every air sign here. We have Gemini, we have Libra, and we have Aquarius. Is that not funny? Okay. And it's all about communication, and then be bold to make the first move, and also text, calls. That's all about communication. So there is communication coming. And I actually do believe that whatever you're leaving in the past has not been serving you. It was not your wish fulfillment. And I think that you are receiving a message, or you will be sending a message, because the Page of Wands is a messenger. And you'll choose a direction. You'll make a choice. And you're going to be enthusiastic about it. Because as you can see, the Two of Wands, again, the person in the cards